Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today Harrison's falling. Today I'm going to be both potting plants from propagation and taking cuttings from plants and beginning to propagate them. So I hope you enjoy the video and don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, we're back. So I'm going to be starting with this pine tree I have. It's been propagating probably for about a year. It hasn't really grown a lot. It stayed alive though, and I mean it actually does have some new growth right now. But yeah, I just figured it was time for it to go in a pot. Yeah, it has really long roots. I'll take them out. It was pretty far down. Actually, not as far down as I thought. But I am going to give it a big pot because trees, they generally will need bigger pots, especially since I'm not trying to crush the roots. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna just have to like dump the soil into this. And this might get a little messy because the holes in this pot are pretty big at the bottom. Oh yeah, the soil's just spilling out. Okay, so that's a good start. I really hope this survives. It actually came from my side yard, fun fact. And it was growing like really close to my house, so I was like, I don't want it to like start like messing up like my foundation and stuff. So I'm gonna try and center it as much as possible. I have to be really careful. Right? Seems pretty good right now. I really hope I don't mess this up by taking it out of propagation, but I think it'll be for the best long run. Like if I wanted to actually like start getting taller, the goal is for it to be my Christmas tree someday. We'll see. The soil level's definitely gonna go down like as I water it, but I have another what's the word, pine tree. It's not really a pine tree, like a carnivorous, what's it called?
Evergreen.
Not evergreen. That's not the word I'm looking for. I have another like,
Deciduous.
what? Deciduous, sure. I have another deciduous tree and it's been doing fine. Oh, see, I just like killed a freaking part of it and now that really upset me. So first one done. Get a little zoom in maybe. Watering it. Oh yeah. Pretty epic tree. I'm definitely gonna put more soil in this. It's already like losing quite a bit. Alright, I'm gonna call this done. Christmas tree. Alright. Now we are moving on to, I think I'm gonna do this plant. Don't really know what it's called. Had it for a while, it's been propagating a while. I think I made a video about taking cuttings. No, actually I think this was because it fell. Epic roots, by the way. It's been doing really well, but if I pot it and it starts growing well, it'll grow like a lot of babies, which will be cool. It's like black on that part, or not black, like dark brown. Yeah, because I had to move it to the bathroom a while ago because Balls was chewing it. So it was in the bathroom. It grew really big. It grew a lot of babies, like the original plant. And then this part was like, I think it was just leaning a lot. I just decided to cut it so it wasn't leaning so much. I do need to figure out how. I think this will be good. Not all of the roots are going to be covered, I don't think, but it'll be okay. Fun times though. This is a really cool plant. I like this plant. It's very durable. It'll grow like in a lot of environments. I have a couple different varieties. I have one in my room, but it's a little different. Yeah, it's been a while since I made one of these though. And my plants have definitely needed attention, but I mean, they've all been doing fine. They all do fine propagating, but if I want to expand the empire, I have to, you know, do this, do some grunge work. Yeah, this plant's gonna be epic. I will need to think of where I'm going to put it though, because this pot's gonna be pretty big. It's a pretty big plant overall. We'll see how this does. Eventually it'll probably grow tall and it'll kind of grow out of the soil. That's how my other one is. I'm gonna put some water in it. Definitely gonna have to add some more soil. But just to see where I need to add the soil. Actually, this looks pretty good. I am gonna try and cover this root a little bit more. Yeah, I'm just gonna cover that, I think. And the rest, I'll leave as is. Plant number 2. So I'm gonna put this up here, kind of where it was. Okay. Ooh, these are gonna be interesting. These are leaves. There's easy plant leaves that I have left in water, and they actually have grown like bulbs, kind of. I have never tried to plant these before, but I assume it's just like, it's pretty straightforward. Okay, so I don't know if I want to plant these all. I'll do 2 per, and then I'll do 3 in 1. So I'm gonna plant them like so, and then hope for the best. I don't think I'm gonna put them in a really small pot, because then I'm just, with how ZZ plants grow, I'm just gonna have to repot it like really fast. I don't have patience for that, so. But I think that this pot will be good for a ZZ plant. It's actually really interesting. It grew these little roots. I didn't know that the leaves can do that. But yeah, for some plants, the leaves can be propagated. I don't know how far down the leaf should be. I feel like the leaf definitely needs to like be able to see sunlight. So I'm gonna do one of those. I'll just go ahead and make this one the 3. Oh, there's actually 6, so perfect. I'll have to do 3 in both anyway. Yeah, so this is pot number 2. Lita came to join. Good kitty. She loves the plants. She's a shoulder kitty. There's like gnats. I don't know from which plant. But we're back, brief intermission. We were watching a live Juice WRLD Fortnite show. She's just a shoulder. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so back to this. Now she's like overstimulated. What are you doing, Luna? Yeah, so we're planting the ZZ plant leaves right now. Continued. Second plant. I'm gonna add a little bit of water, then probably more soil. Boom. ZZ plant number 2. Now we're gonna go over to this plant. I've done this previously in other videos. This one seemed ready. It has a pretty long stem, so I thought it'd be the easiest to plant. Yeah, David, okay. David volunteered to be the cameraman, so this is gonna be an enhanced experience for the rest of the video. But yeah, this is the plant we're doing. It's a pretty plant. Make some room for it to go down. Yeah, the roots go pretty far. Yeah, it's probably gonna have to be kind of sideways, just the way it's like grown. Pretty sick, pretty lit. What do you think of this plant, David?
I like it a lot.
What'd you rate it out of 10?
8.
Pretty good. Pretty good. It doesn't do very well if the leaves are under. The leaves will die off if they're underwater. So I'm gonna try and to stop. All right, this should be good here. Oh, it's leaking out the bottom. Help, help. We'll put it in here for now. Oh, we have one more succulent actually. That's going to be potted today. This one's been growing forever. It's actually like pretty big now. Oh, that's kind of gross. But yeah, it's been growing a while. I have a lot of succulents up there, so I figured might as well plant one of them. I planted a few others that are actually doing really well. So hopefully this can continue the pattern. All right, this also goes pretty far down. And I already know this is gonna like grow weird outside. There's actually like a little bit of a baby down here. I might have to like, this might just be like, I might have to actually move it up a little. I didn't even notice that. That's crazy. It just like grew underwater. Oh yeah, David's getting all the good angles. All right, oh yeah, look at this. Oh, I have to be careful. I think I'm gonna start it like this. It's not very secure, which makes me a little nervous. But it's, maybe it'll just like grow up past the soil, hopefully. Little leaves at the bottom. Oh, I don't know. This is kind of difficult because obviously I want this like little baby part to survive, but gotta make sure it's sturdy in there. Oh yeah. Okay, we'll call this finished, sure. So that's the succulent. Okay, so now we're moving on to cutting parts of plants off, which is arguably the most important step in reproducing. So my prayer plant, the big one I had, has started like kind of like dying. Some of the leaves have, so I think it's because these pieces are really big. So we're gonna address that. Start by adding some water. Should just fill it from the sink, but it's okay. All right, so I'm going to go for like, kind of like this node section. We want it like pretty far down, this much. So this can be a pretty big plant actually, and this hopefully, usually when they're in the little cups, they grow to be pretty big. Okay, next I'm going to cut this piece. Great angle, great angles. Yeah, these are very, they reproduce well. So hopefully this prayer plant will start doing better. It also might just need repotted, I'm not sure. Ooh, then we have this plant. I've reproduced it one other time, but I'm a little worried. It's getting pretty big on the sides. I'm a little worried that it's gonna outgrow the pot. I mean, it probably already is going to outgrow the pot. But I'm gonna go ahead and try and limit it from doing or prevent that from happening. Oh, sorry. I'll show what I'm doing. So see, there's these little shoots, kind of like individual plants that are growing, and I'm just trying to grab this one, and the leaves get tangled, so you have to be careful when doing this. But yeah, so I think I have it now. An extra leaf in there. I'm cutting it, yeah, as far down as possible. And I did not cut it all. Uh-oh. Chat, we have a problem. Just kidding. So this is what it looks like. It has a little bit of a stem situation at the bottom. Just giving it some water. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get some roots out of that. This one's also pretty big right here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do 2. Right? So this is this one. Pretty similar situation.
Stop moving so fast.
Alright, boom. Now we have this in. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this now with these other little babies. And last, but certainly not least, we have the spider plant, which this one is a little tricky because it has quite a few babies like growing out of it, but none that are quite big enough for these glasses. So I think I'm going to like cut off, similar to what I did the last one, I'm gonna cut off like one of the smaller plants. See, like here, if you, David, if you'll show this, this is like a little baby, it's growing. See, it's like just off the side. I'm not going to take any of those because I don't think I see any that are big enough that I can actually like, actually this one might be big enough. I think I will take this one. Here, this one. It's big enough to where I think it can stick out of the glass and it can grow roots. So I actually am gonna take it. So, boom. And yeah, see, it can kind of prop itself up. I just don't want one that's too small and it'll like fall down, because some plants do not take like falling down into water very well. Some do, but generally that's not what we want. So we'll have this. Probably gonna take some more. I'll go ahead and just start using these. Okay, this one's pretty big. It's not big enough though, I don't think, for... Actually, it probably could prop. See, not quite big enough there. But I think there's a little baby plant on the side. Yes, here it is. So if you look, this is like, it kind of like grows. Their roots are like out of the pot, kind of. It'll grow just like out of the pot. And it'll grow these little like baby plants out of the roots. And that's what we're targeting right now. So I'm cutting pretty far, pretty close. So this is, okay. So this is what I took off. See, it has these roots kind of growing to the side. So this one should propagate faster since it already kind of has those roots. So we have that. I think, let me see if I can find any other smaller plants, but I think that should be good. This spider plant is very thick. It has a lot of parts to it. There actually is a couple other little small plants growing in here, but I don't think they're quite ready.
Had a dairy cam.
Nice. These two are kind of growing close together. Oh, yeah, he's getting interested in what we're doing. I actually did find a smaller one that I might be able to. Yeah, I think I am gonna use it. Go ahead and do this one, David. We need some. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take this one because I have a smaller glass here that I can put it in. Like, this should be fine. long as it can like somewhat hold itself up. Yeah, so let's see. I think this looks pretty good though. Hopefully we'll get some more babies from it. I'm gonna go ahead and take the dead branches off. Yeah, but this is my epic spider plant. Alright, well, if you want to do a little like zoom out, not zoom out, but like showing of everything I've accomplished today, we've accomplished. Yeah, so you got a good variety. Anyway, I think that is the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Here we go.